Nothing beats a good cup of coffee in the morning before your long ride. So it's been at least about, I think about 3 months now since I've last been for a ride. Excited today, going for a ride with my mate, the Boomerang Biker, Nick. And today we actually headed to BMW Doncaster, where they are having a retirement ride for one of their oldest team member, and his name is Ronnie Rockets. So I've got it on the phone here. So they are all meeting up at BMW Doncaster at about 8:30 with the aim to start riding at about 9 o'clock, and they're headed towards Heathcote. So this is the planned ride. They've got the maps and everything in there. So I'm looking forward for this ride and plan to share the journey with you guys. So stay tuned. Good morning guys. So on the bike and on my way to Doreen now. Nick is waiting for me at the Doreen servo, and we'll meet there. I probably need to fuel up as well. I've got 147 k's range on my bike at this stage, so probably fuel up and then we'll hit the road. Hey mate, I am just passing by the Miranda station, so not too far away. Alright. Yep. Alright, cheers. Bye. Alright, looks like I was running a little bit late there. So I'm just gonna pull right at the Doreen station, so not too far. And there he is, the Boomerang Biker, all set on his GS 1250. So this is the second ride actually I'm doing with Nick, and it's amazing how you make friends on a platform, isn't it? I started off, the first time I met Nick was from essentially he commented on one of my videos, and we became friends thereafter. So it's good to have good friends like Nick, and we share the same passion, the same interests. So unfortunately the weather and COVID has not been kind to us, so we haven't been able to do much riding, but hopefully now that things have more or less normalized, we can do a bit more of that. So if you want to check out Nick's videos, I've got a link just up here, and it's called the Boomerang Biker. Cheers. Alright, looks like we are here. It's gonna hit a U-turn, and we should be at the Doncaster BMW. So Nick's taking a U-turn there. Here we are. Ready? There was a briefing about the plan, the route plan. We had a group photograph, and then now we are all just waiting to start the ride. It's been pretty good so far. Quite a huge turnout. Majority of the bikes are BMWs. There's a couple of Yamahas. Looks like I'm the only one with a Suzuki, but that's alright. It's all about the fun and joy of riding. So stay tuned. Cheers guys. Alright, and the ride has begun.
quite an organized ride, really. I think there are at least about 50 odd bikes. We've also been briefed that apparently the road tolls the same time last year was much less than what it is this year. So that's put a lot of pressure on the cops, and apparently there'll be quite a number of cops on the road today trying to enforce road rules and speed limits and so on. So we were reminded to just follow the flow and obey the speed limits and so on. So here we are. I think the whole idea is to just enjoy the ride, have fun. So Nick is the fourth bike just in front, and I'm the fifth one, and a huge number at the back of me. So we're in the freeway now. It's quite a bit of traffic. The weather is holding up pretty alright. So it's pretty good. Yeah, so I'm saying, if you have not ridden in groups before, definitely worth your while riding in groups. You learn a lot. You learn about how to ride in formation, how to respect other motorcyclists when they're riding. You learn about organizing a ride like this. You learn about what corner markers are, what road captains are, and so on. So definitely worthwhile, learning stuff like that. And also it gives you a lot of experience riding with a bigger group, making new acquaintances, new friends, networking. So I would strongly recommend riders out there, if you haven't ridden with big groups like that, definitely do. And there are lots of these events happening in Melbourne at the moment, so you just have to keep up with the groups, and they're often on Facebook and so on. And you just have to register your interest and get there for the ride and enjoy the day. Often the people are really friendly. They don't care what sort of motorcycle you ride. You can even ride a scooter for all that matters. The idea is, if you're on two wheels, you enjoy the ride, and it doesn't matter if you're a fast rider, you're a slow rider, or if you're a new rider. It's all good, because that's why we've got the road captain and the marking system, because they look after you. And if you are slow, they will wait for you and so on. The only thing I would say though, if you're riding in a group, in a formation like this, and if you want to be safe from the cops, the cops normally target the first person or the last person. Often the first person might be speeding, and the last person is often trying to catch up with the rest of the group. So if you're a new rider and new into riding with groups like this, and if you're a last person, try not to speed. Just go by the speed limit, follow your pace, and that way you'll be safe, and you won't cop any fines and so on. So alright, we're on the freeway now, and I will join back once we reach our first stop in Wallan. See you guys. So I've been asked to be the line marker now, and I'm just waiting for all the other riders to come through. that was fun. Waved all the riders in. Now I'm just not sure which exit they're going to take. Guess we'll find out, hey. So again, part of riding in a group, yeah, you just have to stop. Sometimes you have to be the corner marker, which I was just now, and you wave all the riders. Just reached our first stop in Wallan. All the bikes are here. You can see everyone. That's a Strom there. It's been a really good ride so far. Check out the number of motorbikes. Okay, so we have had our short break and now we're heading off. I'm not entirely sure where we are heading off to. I'm just going to follow the guys and see where it brings us. Seems like a fairly busy road, to be honest, so it'll be interesting. I have been enjoying the ride so far, and I like that bike in particular, that Cafe Racer there. It's really neat. I'm not sure if I could ride it for long distance, but nevertheless it's a bloody neat bike, I can tell you that. Here's something for you. With the transition lens, check this out. You get a few dark spots because of the holes up here, and then after a little while it just clears up. Oh, this is pretty good. Some awesome footage here. So for those of y'all who have not yet liked this video, please do not hesitate to hit the thumbs up button, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, it will be a good idea to do so. As I said before, subscribing does not actually cost you anything. It does actually help you because it keeps you up to date with whatever content that I post. At the same time, it also helps me build, my channel up, as well as motivates people and YouTubers like me, to put up more interesting content out there. There's a fair bit of effort that goes into, creating content like this and so on. Obviously, it's part of a hobby, and we do it because I do it because I quite enjoy it, and it's a good way of, I suppose it's a good way of zoning out for a little bit. So I do quite enjoy doing this, but a bit of motivation will definitely help. So yeah, don't stinge on the subscribe. Please do hit the subscribe button, and that would be greatly appreciated. Alright guys, for you people who have not been in Wallan, this is Wallan for you. A small little country town. Actually, it's really close to Melbourne CBD, so it's not too far from where I live. I live in the northern suburbs, and so does Nick. Nick lives in Whittlesea and I live in Wallan. So Wallan is actually not too far away, and I think a lot of people that live in Melbourne now are sort of moving out. Obviously the property prices in Wallan would be much cheaper, and with the road with the highways and stuff, it's traveling is quite possible these days. And if I'm not mistaken, they've also got a train line here that takes you straight into the city, which kind of appeals for many people. And if you can work from home these days, it probably doesn't really matter where you are staying anymore. And even if you have to go in the office probably once or twice a week, it's not as bad as what it used to be before, where you have to go in 5 to 6 days a week. Yeah, so a lot of benefits in staying in little towns like this. So just needed to get some fuel, and I've got fuel now, so good to go. I'm not sure if the guys are stopping here for a drink or what they're doing, but might just get in there as well. We had a good half an hour's break. Everyone got some coffee. Nice little town, and now we are ready to hit the road again. I'm not sure where we're heading to. I'm just going to follow a good bunch of people, all sorts of bikes. Now let's get back on the road. And so we're back on the road again. I think now we're going to head to the our next stop will be where we're going to have lunch. And I think that's probably another hour's ride from here. But it looks we're in another stretch of windy roads. Lots of wineries around here. It's starting to warm up a bit. It's 15 degrees now, which is great. This road actually heads towards Rushwood, so I'm not entirely sure where we're headed to. starting to feel a bit hungry, so it's probably is time for lunch. They did say that they're targeting to get to the restaurant or the pub at 12:30, which it is 3 minutes to 12:30 at the moment, so we might be running a little bit late, but I don't think we're very far off. Definitely a nice stretch of roads for sure. Wow, I've hit 18,000 Ks on the bike. So less than 2 years. When I bought the bike, it had about 4,000 Ks on it, so I've done 14,000 Ks in less than 2 years. This September, it'll be 2 years. That's fairly decent. I think we have we're now in Rochester, so this is where we're gonna break for lunch by the looks of it. It's a very nice, it's quiet town actually, nothing much happening here today. So it's my friend that I just met on the R19, or was it T19, one of those BMW 1800cc bikes. And we are here. Yippee! Time for lunch, guys. Time for lunch. Not sure if you guys can hear me, but we have just had our lunch and we are done for the day, so we are heading off now. It's been an extremely eventful day. Good fun. Met some new friends. Say hello. Yeah. Introduce yourself to the camera. What's your name?
My name is Ajay.
So this is Ajay. Ajay has got a F800. So his very first long ride and a new mate. So this is what we do when we come for rides like that. We meet new friends, new acquaintances, and hopefully for a long time.
Yeah. Keep in touch.
Yeah, definitely. So we're all heading off now, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Short. There wasn't much talking, hopefully, and I hope the rides was fun enough. And again, for those of you guys who have not been on rides like that, please definitely try to go for one. There are lots happening in Melbourne. They're all over Facebook and stuff. Try to hit one of the groups when you get a chance and enjoy the ride while you do. Alright? So thank you for your support on the channel. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.